I have a serious question. Why don't men like going to the doctor and knowing their status? And you can get on this internet and lie all you want, but I know the numbers, okay? This is why I had to kind of get away from dating a certain demographic because y'all are trying to infect people, and we're not dumb. Boy math is if I sleep with this woman and she doesn't have anything, that means I don't have anything. That's how they do their STI testing, by sleeping around and making sure they don't catch anything. And they're like, yeah, she's clean. That means I'm clean. That her doing the test is his third party, like conformed way of finding out I don't have anything. I knew something was suspicious when I asked a man to see his my chart. I was like, so like, what's your my chart look like? And he just kind of looked at me confused. I also knew he didn't get tested in a very, very long time because he was still calling it STD. And I didn't correct him. I just knew he was never going to see me again. And if you're wondering, well, what's the difference between STD and STI? So here's the difference. Because I get checked every single year. Yeah, my insurance, it's free. Oh, let me take a step back. When you have health insurance, you can get annual checkups. That includes having your doctor look at you and do a physical. You can ask to get blood work done, and it's included in your insurance depending the kind of plan that you have. I had to break that down for y'all so y'all can keep up. So when I see my doctor every single year faithfully, I've had the opportunity to be employed and have a healthcare provider. And they have not called it STD, which is sexually transmitted disease, in a while. They now call it STI, sexually transmitted infection. So if a man is still saying STD, that's a flag for me. I don't say anything. I'm not in the business of correcting and making you better. I just pay attention to who you are. That tells me, okay, you haven't been tested in a long time because your doctor would have corrected you. They don't call it disease at the end. They call it infection. Next, if you don't know what my chart is is how you obtain your results electronically. So instead of back in the day when they call you, you have to go back into the office. No, there's a my chart, which is an online portal that you just go log in, and the doctor makes sure they call you first. If you have something, they will call you and tell you, hey, this is what came up. So it's not a surprise when you log into your my chart. But if you don't have anything, they don't call you. There's no surprise. You're going to go on your my chart. The results are going to say negative. So when you are out here trying to sleep with women, you haven't been tested, and we know men are notorious for wanting to take the protection off for whatever excuse they have, and you don't even know what you have, but you have faith that you're clean because you haven't had any symptoms of anything, you haven't had any surprises. At what point do you sit and look at your life and say, I should probably get tested for something? I have no faith